Welcome to the third installment of Who Built Your Deck? Bortle here, back from the San Antonio Regional, hosted by Heroes Fantasies over the weekend, Saturday to be in fact. I actually did update this deck and used it for locals Sunday, which I did 100 times better than that regional. Wow, that regional was a nightmare. Not to the stat though, they were actually really cool, really on point, and ran it really smooth. But mainly due to my opponents. Half of my opponents took me to time. It was ridiculous. It was crazy. Although I did need help over a really simple ruling, and we did get a time extension for that. But even in that game, time was a huge factor, guys. I mean, it was just ridiculous. Let's go ahead and just jump into this deck profile right here of what I used at the regional. One Candina and one Carabane. Wow, who built my deck? I guess I did. Anyway, so I'm using the Trickstar engine with Orcusts. Basically, I'm just using 3 cards, alright? Here's 2 of them right here. So basically, Carabane with anything, that's combo. Candina, that's combo. Let's get into the Orcust engine. We have 2 Horrors. We used to play 3. 2 Nightmares. You have to in case you open one. And 1 Skeleton. 1 World Wand. So we used to play a 3rd Horror and a 2nd Skeleton in this version. Obviously, you don't need them. You can just cut it down because you can recycle Symbol with Galatea. And there's an embarrassing story. I really don't want to get into it, but I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys. So I was playing my deck 100% wrong for this regional and the regional I joined 2 weeks back. But now I have a good feeling I mastered this deck, or at least I'm playing it a lot better. So I would never recycle my Symbol of Galatea, never. I would always recycle some boozy Horror or Nightmare. Yeah, I was pretty bad, man. I actually never really witnessed other people play this deck. I was kind of like teaching myself, and now getting to the point to where I can actually play the deck. It's pretty nice. Now we have 2 Sky Blasters. Alright, this is just, I think 100% correct because this is 1 card combo, and actually you can play with Deco Talker, or you can summon Deco Talker with it. Now we're playing the Connector engine with Dolphin, okay? This is 100% correct because you need to snipe Ash, you need to make them use their Veiler, you need to hit stuff with this card, and you can see what kind of hand traps they have, so you can just like go off or know they can't respond, they can't like, you know, stall you out because you saw their hand. You see their hand, no hand trap, just full combo. They can't do nothing. Your opponent just needs to know that what you're doing is, you know, correct, and then hopefully they don't like, oh well, why'd you do that? Well, this does this and that, which I had a lot of people read my cards, man. It was crazy. And 2 Pancatrops. This is to deal with going second if you lose the dice roll, because I always wanted to go first. I always wanted to rely on the azathot combo. Pancatrops are just so nice, and it's really powerful in the mirror match. Just imagine dropping that, and then they try to activate their quick play. You chain Pancatrops, target the Redoer, and yeah, man, that's history from there, dude. So Pancatrops is really strong against azathot deck. It's great against, you know, Floodgates, everything. Now with our Phantom Knights, I am playing 1 Cloak and 2 Boots, okay? You only need the 1 Cloak, in all honesty. You just need the 1. It's really cool. If you open it, that's fine. There's so many ways to like discard it. It's crazy. But if you don't have a way to discard it, it's gonna be really hard. But at the same time, there's always ways to discard it, dude, because you're playing Mermaid, alright? You're playing Dangers, alright? There's just so many ways, or Hard Normal it, whatever. So let's go ahead and get into our Danger lineup. 3 Sukanoko, 3 Snecks, 3 Jackalope, 3 Nessie, and 1 Chupacabra. Yeah, this is basically the same thing. My buddy, though, Michael, he was playing Mothman over Chupacabra. I believe Chupacabra is 100% correct because the Sky Blaster is a fiend, and if you ever want to do summon sorcerers to do the Black Ship combo, you need Chupacabra and the, you know, Sky Blaster. They're both fiends, alright? Mothman is not a fiend. So that's why we play the 1 random Chupacabra, to be honest. Although Mothman's effect is really nice to recycle your hand. So yeah, just 10 dangers, pretty nice. Well, you don't always see them, although, you know, there's 10 of them. Hand traps, triple Ash Blossom. This card is crazy needed because of Sanctum. This deck loses to Artifact Sanctum, guys. It is ridiculous. You need to Ash that card. Thanos Dragon, 3 of. This is our last and final card or final trap monster. This card is just ridiculous, guys. In order to fix your hand and have more free monster, man. It's a dark too. Alright guys, story time. So Thanos Dragon, why it's amazing? Okay, the time's really low, like about less than 5 minutes. I'm facing Sky Striker player, he's going first, okay? So he goes ahead and makes a Kana, gains 100, and I drop my Thanos Dragon, draw, resolution real quick, draw whatever. He gains 100 life points, activating some spell, anything, right? And he sets 2 back row and pass because he went first. So my turn, I go standby main battle. He goes wait. And battle and standby phase activate, there can only be one. I said okay, cool, no response. Battle phase, and then that's when time gets called. He goes wait, in the main phase I want to activate another card, and that's when I proceed to get judge involved because the time was a huge factor, and I stated my case because I was trying to get into my battle phase, and because the card he was trying to activate was a second, there can only be one set, guys. All right. That did not change the game state, so I got judges involved, appealed the first judge's ruling to get the head judge involved, state my case, because time's a huge factor, and I ended up getting, I guess, rewarded because we got a 2-minute time extension, and I went ahead and proceeded with my main phase because they said we're technically in the main phase now. So that was that. I won that match, but it was just a weird regional just throughout the day because a lot of other people were just reading my danger cards, and it was just very awkward, guys. Man, kudos to the guy that read my Nightmare Unicorn, and then on his turn he summoned his own Nightmare Unicorn. Yeah, that was very interesting, man. And yes, I did lose that game to time. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and get into the spells. 1, Trickstar Light Stage, and previously I played 3, now I'm just playing 1. Because I'm like, you know what, let's just throw a little tiny package of Trickstars in it because we just love Trickstars, right? So this card's really cool going second. I mean, it's really nice, stuns it searches combo. It's a great card. It baits out people thinking that, yo, I'm playing Trickstars. So if I search Candina and summon it, they ash the Candina. What if I have a danger monster? I just extend from there, right? Reinforcement of the army. You need to play this card because of connector. And then of course, the Sky Striker engine, which is engaged in the Hornet Drone. So this right here is 1-card combo as well. It's really nice. It baits out your opponent thinking that you're playing Sky Strikers. So it's really cool overall. I had someone ogre my my Kagari, and that was a really nice feeling because I just comboed off there, Next we have the Orcust spells, Orchestrated Babble and Orchestrated Return. These are really nice because of how you can recycle with Galatea, shuffling back symbol back into the deck, and you just plus. 3, Call by the Graves. These were MVP. Basically, any combo deck out there, they need to main this card, alright? Obviously, it doesn't hit impermanence, but it hits every other hand trap. It hits Lancia, which kills your deck. Hits a random DD Crow, hits the Veiler. It's really nice hitting Veiler because Veiler is not once per turn, guys. So Call by the Grave, it's ridiculous, alright? I love it in my Pure Trickstar. I love it in this deck. Call by the Grave to 3 is really good. I recommend people that play this in any type of combo deck, guys. So yeah, triple Call by the Grave. Last for our spells, the quick play that summons Azathot. This card's ridiculous. They're probably going to ban it, to be honest. Now our traps, double Fog Blade and the Brigandine. This is all we have. Alright guys, this is it. This is the traps. No more reincarnation because that was more gimmicky. We went into somewhat of a more serious regional because I'm not saying Loveig's not serious, but anyway, we were kind of somewhat serious with this list. So the deck was 50 cards. Yes, I know. Who built my deck, right? It's insane. A 50 card deck is ridiculous. Boom, extra deck. 1 Mermaid. The best card in the extra deck. Ridiculous. All you really need is 1, to be honest. Kagari. This card is 1-card combo. Galatea. Very, very OP. Insulator for the Sky Blasters, obviously. Basically, this whole extra deck is just standard, okay? This is pretty much 100% exact of the other Orcust deck that actually won the YCS, right? Dusseldorf. This is pretty much it. Card by card. I really try to do other stuff, but this is just nice overall. Every card made sense. Trisbana mainly used for the Sky Striker matchup. If you kaiju them, you proceed to make Trisbana summon anything, blow all the back row up. Then lastly, we're playing the Redoer, Azathot, and Breaksword. Breaksword's nice. Alright, let's jump into the side deck. So we have triple Lancia, because Mirror Match, Danger Thunder Dragon, this card's overpowered. Now we have the Kaiju engine, which is 2 Jizukus and 2 Radiants. Alright, this was really good. I do not miss not maining this card because I want combo pieces, so this is really nice in the side deck. But at the same time, it's really difficult because I had someone opted me to go first, and I was like, oh man, I have my side deck stuff in, so it's rough. And the one Black Ship of Corn. Yes, guys, it's sad, but it's true. Because of time being a factor, depending what the time it is, and if I get to choose if I'm going first or second, if there is legit like 3 minutes, 5 minutes on the clock, I'm going to side in the Black Ship of Corn and try to win from there. And then we have the Twin Twister. Yeah, this card is really insane because you get to go off with your danger stuff with it. And the triple red reboot. I like this card, but at the same time I do not, because I activated this card against a Sanctum and they just straight up Solomon Grey counter trap my ass and negated red reboot. So it's really tough, guys. So that's why we play red reboot, you know, for those trap heavy decks. So I do not see myself playing in red reboot anymore. I think Denko Seka could probably be the best card out there because you don't need to, you know, mess with the red reboot. As long as counter traps are out there, guys. Or maybe if you can combo red reboot with, you know, Kaijus, get rid of their link monster, and then activate the red reboot. Lastly, Imperial Order. This card's really nice. It cheesed the game against Sky Strikers. I loved it because what you do is you wait for them to do the Twin Twister. Because standby phase, I'm like, cool, nothing. They activate Twin Twister, trying to hit my you know, Azathot combo piece, and then I just activate Order. I win right there. So what do you guys think about Who Built Your Deck, this series that I'm making right here? I use this deck at the regional. I think it's very nice, but I want to hear your opinion. Comment down below and let me know. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, guys, because we want to grow, all right? And we're also going to hit up Knoxville and Nats coming up. So stay tuned. You're going to see plenty of deck profiles. We're going to be filming regionals to come. Plenty of regionals coming. Hopefully we're gonna get a new ban list soon. So yeah, just comment down below. Let me know what you guys think and give this video a thumbs up. Bortle out.